situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The kick by Bass is good. And this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Back to throw, Purdy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
A second down throw for Purdy. And that one into the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Allen now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 22-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 22 yards for James Cook as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a first down. Purdy now to throw. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And now off to the races. Down the side. He is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this...
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. This fielded right at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy on the move to his left. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Werner.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Short completion. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. To the air, Allen. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first.
Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people about having games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill in the second half.
There's still another half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And a route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 11. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 7.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And his pass is intercepted.